Okay, idea number 4 is called the best drive. Not the test drive, the best drive. Or the best test drive, doesn't matter. Here's the point. Volkswagen, don't take a test drive, take the best drive. And it's basically an overall idea that has some sub-branches to it. This is a different idea, so I'll wait for that. What we want to do is offer someone, basically throw the gauntlet down and say, if you come in during this time period and best drive a VW, any VW model, okay? If you don't think that it is one of the best cars you've ever driven, okay? Now again, this is where we go multiple directions, okay? We'll give you $10. Okay, so one of the names of this is also, besides the best driver, is the $10 test drive. I'm going to do multiple ideas off of ways to reinvent the test drive. Okay, so let me just start off simplistically. The idea is simply to make a value proposition, which is that we think that if you bother to come in under the lot and try a VW, you're going to react positively to it. So what does that particularly try? If you throw out $10 there, you're going to be people who are skeptical, that don't think that VW is any good. Probably people that have never experienced VW, okay? And in return, obviously, when they sign the release to get this possible $10 that you might pay them, which of course is capped at like 100 people, so it's $1,000 per dealer exposure, in the fine print. But here's the point: what we want, as we did in the last idea, is we want the video. We put in this VW, and they're aware of it. Cameras, the little GoPros, like 3 or 4 of them. And we show the experience of someone who thinks they're going to get an easy 10 because they think, that they're not going to like it, they're not going to react to it. And what we're betting on is that if you take the right route on a test drive with the right nice VW, and you drive safely but normally, and you have a couple turns and dips, and you film a normal driver taking a normal test drive, put the radio up, it's a nice day out, all of a sudden it turns into the Joyride. You see, we can't make it contrived. The Joyride has to be captured cinema verite. So at the end of the day, we want to posture and position any test drive that happens in the next month or so, or for August, let's say, in a situation where we can easily inform them how to wire up easily a couple cameras, whether they're iPhones or GoPros, get the footage of people reacting, because I think, again, what we're going to do is get people that thought they were going to not like it, and this gets into other campaigns ideas I have. But, it's like the Joyride, you don't measure in miles, but you measure in smiles, which is another idea. That's number 5, But the whole point is and I think it's kind of cheesy, but I think it actually works in a strange way. I just do. So that's a tough one for me personally, but I do think it works. But the point is that, it's, and again, I wrote this out in another idea, but joy is a happiness that you feel, a smile inside you can't conceal. The idea that you can't disguise joy. And to see people who have a predisposition against VW, who are brand neutral, or think that their Chevy or whatever, or Honda or Toyota is the best thing, it's about that person. If we just get one person reversing from that point of view, by the virtue of the act of driving it, so we see the transition. We see them start the car and be like, I'm not really into VWs, blah, blah, blah. By the time they're driving back into the lot, without us coaching them, without us paying them for it, just in reality, they're like, woo, that was a lot, damn, whatever their deal is, they're going to have a reaction. If we just get one of them, that's good, that's a 30-second spot. And if we get a few of them, that's a whole damn campaign. So the best drive, the test drive, the $10 test drive. Number 5 is, it's the smiles thing. It's a whole smiles thing. It's like Volkswagen, 52, averages 52 smiles per gallon. I like it. It's cheesy. I think it's sort of whatever, but I still think it works, even though I don't really personally like it. But again, if Volkswagen gets, and something funny, like, you can say 41, 41 in the country, 32 in the city. I mean, you can play off of it. You can go full into it if you want to, make it a play on words. But the point is, smiles per gallon, or you get into the whole idea of that you measure life's journey not by miles but by smiles. So smile is number 5, and I have grouped that. So this has been a 5-minute pitch for ideas 4 and 5. the best price, the best drive, test drive, and also the Smiles Miles deal. Okay, thank you.